Hoodie tight, cold wind, cracked lips, mama in the window. Blue light on her face from the last bill slip. 2 phones, one for hope, one dirt, cousin did 10. Came home, went back on the first. What? Concrete talks, names carved in that curb. Little bro asks we safe, I don't answer, I just stare at his shirt. Blood on my shoes, wasn't mine this time. I keep quiet in the Uber, got this metal in my spine. These cold steps after midnight got me praying I don't fall back in. Every corner got a ghost I know by name. I don't wanna lose my soul again. These cold steps after midnight, heart heavy like a locked up bin. If I make it to the sunrise, that's a win. If I make it to the sunrise, that's a win. Yeah. Section 8 stairs, smell smoke, bleach tears. Old head on the 3rd floor, say he been clean 8 years. I don't judge, I still stashing events. Still trace every siren like it came to collect on my debts. Baby mom call, where you at? It's late. I say one more run, but she hear that fear in my bass. I seen real ones fold, soft ones turn still. Seen a body on a live stream before they covered him with a sheet in the field. These cold steps after midnight got me praying I don't fall back in. Every corner got a ghost I know by name. I don't wanna lose my soul again. These cold steps after midnight, heart heavy like a locked up bin. If I make it to the sunrise, that's a win. If I make it to the sunrise, that's a win. Oh, if I die in these streets, tell my son I tried. Tell my daughter keep her head high, but never trust that lie in their eyes. If I live past this block, past this pain, this plot, maybe all this hurt I got turn to something they can never stop. These cold steps after midnight got me praying I'll fall back in. Every corner got a ghost I know by name. I don't wanna lose my soul again. These cold steps after midnight, heart heavy like a locked up bin. If I make it to the sunrise, that's a win. If I make it to the sunrise, that's a win. Yeah, that's a win. Oh, 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 yeah, that's a win. Late night, same corner, same curse. If the wall could talk, they need a hearse. Mama worked doubles, pop stayed gone. Fridge held ketchup and tap water cold. Cousin caught 20 for a brick in a dream. Judge gave a speech and shattered the team. First pack fronted on the back of a bus. Eyes on my sneakers, heart full of rust. Old head laughing, you gon' end up stuck. But my phone on silent and we still need lunch. Homie hit my line, said he slid, now he shook. Blood on his hoodie from a half-second look. Sirens in the distance like a lullaby wrong. I wrote my first prayer on the backwood gone. Street raised me in a cold way. Concrete crib up in the hallway. Every scar on my soul got a story. Every tear on the floor mandatory. I don't brag, I just bleed on the track. Cause the dead don't get away back. If I make it out this mess, that's glory. Till then I'm stuck in this horror story. Food stamps card with a cracked up stripe. Clerk watch close like I plan to swipe. Schoolyard jokes on the holes in my coat. Teacher said focus, I was thinking about dope. Big bro gone over old beef pride. T-shirt mirrors on the passenger side. We ain't talk peace, we just talk payback. Funeral flowers turn to late night gas. Police patrolling like we already guilty. Hands on the hood, face on the building. They ask questions, we ask for what? Whole block silent, but the pain too much. Street raised me in a cold way. Concrete crib up in the hallway. Every scar on my soul got a story. Every tear on the floor mandatory. I don't brag, I just bleed on the track. Cause the dead don't get way back. If I make it out this mess, that's glory. Till then I'm stuck in this hood horror story. Can you see a halo on a kid that's in? Can you love a heart with a record in ink? If I drop the mask, can you see my hell? Would you turn your head or sit a minute, dwell, yeah? Street raised me in a cold way. Concrete crib open the hallway. Every scar on my soul got a story. Every tear on the floor mandatory. I don't brag, I just bleed on the track. Cause the dead don't get a way back. If I make it out the mess, that's glory. Till then I'm stuck in this hood horror story.
Mama crying in a one-room place. Fridge like 2 eggs, little brother need a plate. Unsaid work, shoulder zip in a shoebox. First flip, heartbeat louder than the 2 Glocks. Park bench talks with the homies about trust. Next week, white chalk, homie laid in the dust. Judge gave Cuzzo 20, look dead in his face. I learned fast what they mean by a cold case. Cold block dreams, I was raised by the alleys. Gun smoke prayers, tryna balance all the damage. Tears on the floor, but we still like we savage. If I make it out, then my folks come with me, that's a package. Cold block dreams, every night I was stressing. Pocket full of sins, tryna buy us a blessing. Still hear screams every time I'm resting. If I make it out, then the hood gotta exit, that's my message, yeah. Late runs, hoodie up, stash under the sink. Phone blowing up, paranoid, barely blink. Pop call once from a K, say he proud. Click on the line, left talking to the dial tone loud. Lil' sis ask, why you always so mad? She don't see the demons that her big bro had. Landlord bang on the door like he on my soul. Eviction on the wall, I just fold that note. Cold block dreams, I was raised by the alleys. Gun smoke prayers, tryna balance all the damage. Tears on the floor, but we still like we savage. If I make it out, then my folks come with me, that's a package. Cold block dreams, every night I was stressing. Pocket full of sins, tryna buy us a blessing. Still hear screams every time I'm resting. If I make it out, then the hood gotta exit, that's my message. I don't glorify the pain, I just paint what I seen. Baby stroller on the curb next to yellow tape scene. If I break this curse, put my name in the sky. But the block in my veins, even if I can fly. Cold block dreams, I was raised by the alleys. Gun smoke prayers, tryna balance all the damage. Tears on the floor, but we still like we savage. If I make it out, then my folks come with me, that's a package. Cold block dreams, every night I was stressing. Pocket full of sins, tryna buy us a blessing. Still hear screams every time I'm resting. If I make it out, then the hood gotta exit, that's my message. Cold stairwell, dope dust on my tongue, my name ring. In the lungs of the young, whole block lean. When I step through the cut, eyes on my hands, cause they know what's tough. Still in the hoodie, hard in the fridge, rats in the hole. tags on the bridge. You pray for a way out, I tax every route. Let a rumor hit my name, I'm airing it out. Yeah. Night in the gutters, you don't come here. I write your story in gunpowder tears. Walk where I walk, you might not return. Talk like you talk, your block might burn. It's that hands in your pockets, head down slow. Mouth stay shut if you value your soul. Phone stay burning, numbers in code. OG lessons all carved in the road. I seen boys turn ghosts over small loose change. Now they faces in the wall like a water stain. I don't bluff, I don't tweet, I don't chant. I put pressure on your crew till your backbone snap. You want smoke, say less. I bring cloud cover, black mask, black gloves. No proud brother, yeah. Night in the gutters, you don't come here. I write your story in gunpowder tears. Walk where I walk, you might not return. Talk like you talk, your block might burn. This that, hands in your pockets, head down slow. Mouth stay shut if you value your soul.
Dirty staircase, paint peeling off the rail. Old head on the corner says my name like a tail. Comb in a hoodie, paper in the side. Down talk on the phone, I just send them to the block, sorry stat. You been here my lungs, every scar on my face came from someone's tongue. Brag on the screen, we brag it away. You post little memes, we post that you get. Basement warnings, whisper through the vent. Once I say your name once, it's already your bet. You playing with a life, I ain't ready to regret. Basement warnings, you ain't heard them all yet. Basement warnings, written on the wall in the dust. Whole room freeze, getting mentioned us. The moving like it's dopes, I'm moving like it's that. Basement warnings, you ain't heard them all yet. Metal door buzz, slide through eyes low. Table full of bell slips, dice by the soul. Faux blood on the floor, new bills in the night. If my name in your route, then your name in the block. I don't do rap beef, I just do routes. I don't drop bitch tracks, I drop by your house. Pray I forget, I don't sleep that deep. I keep faces in the list when my secrets keep. Basement warnings, whisper through the vent. If I say your name once, it's already a threat. You playing with a life, I ain't ready to regret. Basement warnings, heard them all, yeah. Basement warnings, written on the wall in the dose. Whole room freeze when they mention us. I'm moving like it's jokes, I'm moving like it's dead. Basement warnings, heard them all, yeah. Heard them all, yeah. Heard them all, yeah. Heard them all, yeah. Heard them all, yeah.
Hoodie on, same one from the mugshot. Gunpowder in the thread, still smell every close call. Cold eyes, never learned the church song. Only learned the white print on my shirt when the dirt's done. Cash talk, rubber bands on the nightstand. Kitchen scale stained brown, that my right hand. You don't wanna see my Congo. Last time it snapped, they were chalk on the condo. Don't talk tough, you ain't built like that. Nah, say one word, we gon' spin right back. Whole block know where you really stay at. Keep your voice down, boy, it's more than rap. It get dark when we circle your street. So dark, slow, then we slide on feet. Name in my phone, one swipe, delete. Say it on the track, better mean that beef. You online, dropping threats on a live feed. We outside, same boots for a 9-piece. Black bag, that's a ride in the trunk space. Wrong move, turn your crew to a cold case. No cap, I don't gotta say much. One night, lil' cuz do the layup, no layup. Plain T, but the mind on a war map. I don't post, I just pull where your door at. Don't talk tough, you ain't built like that. You ain't say one word, we gon' spin right back. Whole block, know where you really stay at. Keep your voice down, but it's more than rap. It get dark when we circle your street. Park slow, then we slide on feet. Name on my phone, one swipe delete. Say it on the track, better mean that beef. Better mean that. Better mean that beef. Better mean that beef.
Dust in the fuse box, mold on the ceiling fan, kitchen light flicking, bagging on the greasy pan. Rust on the door chain, gun in the fly bag. Neighbors hear the floor creak, knowing that's a body drag. Black hoodie smell like smoke, still sin. Talk slick, wheat chalk, sidewalk skin. Sermons in the stairwell, preach from the 9. You look me in my face, you looking that time. I talk like a death wish, walk like the case closed. Basement full of cold hearts, freezer burning they souls. You ain't built for the back block, you just balk, we take notes. Say my name in the wrong tone, get your whole frame broke. Tape on the oven door, dope in the silverware. Lil' homie 12 years old, I say he been there. Whispers in the ductwork, names that the rat said. We don't do a phone call, we doing a flatbed. Brown paper cash stack, tucked in the baby crib. Bible on the nightstand, God know the life we live. Ask who run the dead end, ask who made the block earn. Finger on the cold steel, answer when the muzzle burn. I talk like a death wish, walk like the case closed. Basement full of cold hearts, freezer burning they souls. You ain't built for the back block, you just balk, we take notes. Say my name in the wrong tone, get your whole frame broke. Get your whole frame broke. Wait. Yeah. Block raised, block made. Still here. Stand up. Yeah. High top fade in a Polaroid. Grandma praying by the window frame. Dice game cracking by the stop sign. Whole hood learn how to spell my name. Still gate rattle when the sun come up. Tag on the wall be the family tree. OG said never let your head drop. Now my face in the glass at the swap meet. County bus ride, kept my hands tight. Letter from a dog said hold throne. Walked out, same dirt, same street lights. But I came back, carved out of stone. This that west side scripture, written on the brick in the barbed wire fence. If you from my block, then you feel this pressure. Turn it into pride, that's the way we been. Hands up for the ones still stuck on the line. For the ones gone living in my mind. This that gangsta gospel, from the curb to the sky. You can see it in my walk, I was built by the side. Palm tree lean like they tied to. Candy paint fade, but it still glide through. Mama got 3 jobs, still pay dues. So I tuck every loss in the same old shoes. Court date, heart rate, hit a red zone. Jury never seen where my head from. But the block put steel in my backbone. I don't break, I bend till the threat gone. Photo on the man on all black tee. Smile for a brother that I cannot see. Every time I step, where's chalk line be? Whole street stand up right behind me. It's that west side scripture, written on the brick in the barbed wire fence. If you from my block, then you feel this pressure. Turn it into pride, that's the way we've been. Hands up for the ones still stuck on the line. Throw it high for the ones gone living in my mind. It's that gangsta gospel, from the curb to the sky. You can see it in my walk, I was built by the side. Block on my back, that's on. Hunger in my voice, that's on. Name in the concrete carved up. Every step say I'm a product of the corner. Yeah.
cold stairwells, roaches in the mail slot. Snow in the summer when the block got the same rock. Cut scars, zigzag down the knuckle like a road map. Corner store camera caught your brother in a toe tag. Rust on the fire escape, ice on the landlord. Kids learn math, counting money from a handoff. Talk cheap, teeth cheap, mouth full of cracked glass. One wrong laugh and they scrape you off the bag glass.
I ain't here to make friends, I'm here to survive. I grew teeth in the dark, learn to chew on the crime. You want war, say when I'm already outside. It's that cold street gospel set in low gridded lines. I ain't here to make peace, I'm here to stay alive. If you step on my name, you get stepped till you silent. Every scar on my skin is a pact with the night. It's that cold street gospel, either pray or you hide. Yeah.
Basement full of whispers, names on the chalk wall. Everyone crossed out, something like a roll call. Gunmetal breath when the air from the door swing. Whole room freeze like the handle got a frost ring. Mama pray louder than the shots in the alleyway. Bible on the table right beside the dirty razor blade. Judge got a smile like a wolf in a long robe. So we learn code, talk numbers through the phone tones.
I ain't here to make friends, I'm here to survive. I grew teeth in the dark, learn to chew on the crime. You want war, say when I'm already outside. It's that cold street gospel set in low gridded lines. I ain't here to make peace, I'm here to stay alive. If you step on my name, you get stepped till you silent. Every scar on my skin is a pact with the night. It's that cold street gospel, either pray or you hide.
Taylor coat, plain white tee. Keys on the table, not a chain on me. Silk on the seat, city under my feet. Talk soft, make the loud ones retreat. Black car idle by the curb, no rush. Still in my glance, whole room hush. Card on fire, let the jeweler for the fam. But I walk out light, left the ice in the van. Marble floors, hold a heart. Say my name, whole block fall apart. Convoys with the sharp remark. I don't bark, I just leave them all. Slow steps, heavy like a guilty thought. On flex, I just on the spot. If I talk, that's a work of art. Marble floors, quarter off. Leather glove on the wheel, one hand. Other hand signing off a new piece of land. Old scars underneath this Italian cup. Smile small, already said enough. Who you call when the deal look bad? I'm the ghost in the room you broke or never had. Make a call, doors move, that's routine. Turn a side street hustle to a clean machine. Marble floors, colder heart. Say my name, whole block fall apart. Convoys with the sharp remark. I don't bark, I just leave them all. Slow steps, heavy like a guilty thought. On flex, I just on the spot. If I talk, that's a work of art. Marble floors, colder heart. Yeah.
What's up, Sheridan, and this bulletproof. Go for a digging in prison for. Got the warden pouring my water. Turn the concrete desk to a living room. I made rich men wait in lobbies. Tell them take a seat by the cocker on. If I clink once, whole block freeze. If this rent power, I own the rules. Marble floors and walls smooth. I walk quiet, my name loud. Cornflakes in the chaos. I don't talk much, I move loud. Yeah. Cold eyes in the warm. Street crying in the ball. beg, I don't bow, I don't party. I just raise one brow, they stand down. Like call sitting like a thread outside. And you know I'm like I know my sins. I don't shake deals, I sign men. Shake hands, wins, nutty child. And on flash deals, I buy silence. All hits, now I'm a nigga dancing. You got followers, and I fails. If a type of heavy wanna step in. Marble floors and war swords. I walk quiet, my name now. Gone facing the chaos. I don't talk much, I move proud. Cold eyes and a wonder. Street crown in the ballroom now. I don't beg, I don't bow, I don't bug. I just raise one brow, they stand down.
Whole block froze up, eyes on me. Concrete heart, no ID. Woke up to sirens and steam in the air. Mama in the kitchen, pain in the chair. Grin on the table, gun on the fridge. Prayers on the floorboard, stains on the crib. Learn math, counting unpaid bills. Learn faith, watching unmarked grills. Learn fast how to handshake, switch. Smile in your face, point you out to a snitch. I seen homies turn ghosts in a week. Fresh white tee, now framed on the sheet. Judge gave time like he handing out gum. Talk slick, cold future go numb. Still smell like piss and defeat, but we still play cards on the landing deep. Baby on the hip, scale on the dresser. Either be a meal or the one apply pressure. It's that cold staircase, tall, we ain't safe. Steel in the pocket, scars on the face. Trust get you killed, love get you laced. Hunger in the eyes, rage in the waist. Ride for the fam, die for the cold. Heart full of stone, mind in that mold. Pray for a day, I ain't stuck in this mode. But till then, I'm walking on nails in the cold. Low block full of candles, same old song. T-shirt, liquor, they gone before dawn. Kids play tag around, yellow tape blinds. Laugh too loud, tryna drown out crimes. Dope boy dreams in a broke boy jacket. Hand me down heat, hope cops don't snatch it. Slide through the alley, wall full of names. Each one a lesson I carve in my brain. OG said, little man, move smart. Paper over pride, but don't lose heart. Never show fear, but don't fake brave. Only one life, choose who you save. So I keep one eye on the back door latch. Other on the ones who watch what I stack. Shake one hand, other hand on the latch. I don't hug much, I seen too many collapse. This that cold staircase, tall, we ain't safe. Still in the pocket, scars on the face. Trust get you killed, love get you laced. Hunger in the eyes, rage in the waist. Ride for the fam, die for the cold. Heart full of stone, mind in that mode. Pray for a day, I ain't stuck in that mode. But till then, I'm walking on nails in the cold. I ain't glorified pain, I report it. Blood on the page, every line distorted. If I make it out, I'ma drag 'em with me. But for now, whole soul on empty, yeah. It's that cold staircase, tall, we ain't safe. Still in the pocket, scars on the face. Trust get you killed, love get you laced. Hunger in the eyes, rage in the waist. Ride for the fam, die for the cold. Heart full of stone, mind in that mode. Pray for a day, I ain't stuck in that mode. But till then, I'm walking on nails in the cold.
Yeah. Yeah. Cold corners, late shift. Same jacket, same script. Whole block, war zone, blue lights, gray bricks. Mama praying on the Bible, I was praying for a side grip. Had to stash in the stairwell, paint peel, heart pale. Eating noodles out the pot, can't stop, can't fail. Every handshake, half fake, watch they eyes scale. If trust get you killed, then I'm better off in hell. Yeah. It's that cold corner talk where the hope don't walk. Whether rent past due and the dope don't stop. Had to fight for my name just to stand on the block. Whole life on the line and the clock don't stop. It's that cold corner talk where the weak get dropped. Where you stand on biz or you talk to the cops. Either ride, either live how we not. Whole life on the line and the clock don't stop. Never. Seen a body by the dumpsters. When the air sharp, I was 13, feeling still in a small park. Unc served in the lobby, said boy play smart. Either turn into a shark or get carved in the dark. Judge gave bro 20 for some dirt in the bag. But the suit that set the price got a bonus in the jag. So I hustle in the shadow with a chip in the rag. If the law picks sides, then I'm living in my flag. Corner talk where the hope don't walk. Where the rent past due and the dope don't stop. Had to fight for my name just to stand on the block. Whole life on the line and the clock don't stop. This that cold corner talk where the weak get dropped. Where you stand on biz or you talk to the cops. Either ride, either live how we not. Whole life on the line and the clock don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop.
Hood raised me, block named me, still saved me, God made me. Yeah.
God made me.
I was 13, learned the code by the staircase. Old head said, keep your eyes on their bare face. Every handshake might hide a little handpiece. Every dead stare might end in a stampede. Cut school, chopping work on the lunch tray. Roach in the ash, count cash in the one-way. Rays hit the building, we slipped through the back door. Mom praying hard while I'm hugging this black draw. Cold nights, sleeping deep in my coat still. Fist fights, ended quick when the chrome spill. We ain't had dreams, we had corners to stand on. Shoelaces tucked in case we had to run, stand gone.
Cold corners, turn boys into vultures. Heart froze solid just to move through the culture. Either eat or you offered. That's word to the block that taught us. Cold corners where love get distorted. Every hug suspect, every favor got a cost tag. Either hunt or you haunted. This concrete built what I wanted.
I done watch fiends sell rings for a quick hit. Watch my own kin flip sides for a quick lick. Judge gave bro more years than he got left. He smiled in the cuff, said at least I ain't shot yet. We ain't share pain, we share packs in the hallway. Split 5 ways, talk big about always. But the loyal ones either dead or they locked in. Rest turn ops for a spot in the top 10. Still hear sirens in my sleep when it's dead quiet. Still check mirrors when I drive through the red light. And still keep distance when they talk about a fast bag. Cause fast cash turn close friends to a hashtag.
Cold corners, turn boys into vultures. Heart froze solid just to move through the culture. Either eat or you offered. That's word to the block that taught us. Cold corners where love get distorted. Every hug suspect, every favor got a cost tag. Either hunt or you haunted. This concrete built what I wanted.
If you ain't from it, you gon' flinch at the sound. We learn young how to smile with a frown. Pray you make it out, but you bleed for the ground. Same streets curse you, same streets crown.
Cold corners, turn boys into vultures. Heart froze solid just to move through the culture. Either eat or you offered. That's word to the block that taught us. Cold corners where love get distorted. Every hug suspect, every favor got a cost tag. Either hunt or you haunted. This concrete built what I wanted. This concrete built what I wanted.
Basement dust. Yeah. Basement dust. Friday night. Red eye anger. Pocket light. Cold stairs. 5th floor. Broke lock. Neighbors peek. Then the door pops. Brown paper. Rubber bands. Burnt thumb. Whole hallway. Know where it's from.
Auntie praying in the back room, warm rug. Cousin bagging on the stove by a coffee mug. Say it's hustle, say it's hope in the zip. Say it's freedom if the money don't flip. Patrol creep, slow roll 2 cars. We kill the light, watch shadows on the wall scars. Heart thump, like that kick in the beat. Either count up cash or get chalked in the street. Cold stairs, crack paint, loose railings. Step 1 slip from a sail or a shell. If you ain't from here, you don't know this hell. Cold stairs, we don't tell. Cold stairs, cold stairs, cold stairs, cold stairs. Park bench, 3 a.m. Frost breath, old head talking about his 3rd friend's death. Said the first one sang, other 2 got framed. Judge smiled like it's all just a game. Dice hit, milk crate, side lot. Little kids watch, learn what we got. Only role models rock scars and steel. Gold tooth grin over unpaid bills. Short fuse on a long bad day. Mama worked double, still laid on the pay. So we tuck that rage in the waist by the belt. If you live how we live, you play the hand you dealt. Cold stairs, crack paint, loose rail. Every step 1 slip from a sail or a shell. If you ain't from here, you don't know this hell. Cold stairs, we don't tell. Cold stairs, cold stairs, don't tell. Cold stairs. Same block, same crack, same song, repeat. Different names on the shirt, same blood in the street. If I climb these stairs, do I ever come down? Or I'm stuck mid-floor, half ghost, half chrome. Cold stairs. Don't tell. Cold stairs. Cold stairs.
Brown bag on the counter, neon flicker in the glass door. Old head by the lotto machine, saying shorty that fast cash don't last long. 3 homies deep on the corner, same story. Chrome in the waist, weak spine chasing glory. Lil Dre said I need it, I'm tired of being poor. Next week is mama lighting candles on the floor. Brick row houses, paint peeled off the frame. Sirens like a soundtrack, kids learning names of every block captain. Runner in the club, handshake, hug, all business, fake love. I watch OGs count bands in the hallway. Learn more there than I ever did all day. In that broke down school with the cold towels. Principal scared to walk his own nails. My cousin hit a lick, cop rims, then he flexed, pulled up to the store, wrong time, wrong set. Drive-by blur, just noise, then quiet. White sheet flapping in the wind. Corner riot, corner store confessions, late night lessons. Money on the mind, but the streets keep pressing. Every little move is a lifelong question. You in or you out, this the block zone heaven. Corner store confessions, steal intention, smell of cheap liquor, whole wood stressing. If you make it out, that's a broken chain blessing. If you stay, better pray, every step's a confession. Dice bounce hard off the cracked brown towel. 10 on the floor, gun tuck, fake smile. Shorty with the tats, never had no dad, so the gang raised him up, only fam he had. He hit his first lick, more kicks than a chain. Felt 10 feet tall, but the glow was just pain. He ain't read signs, just read dollar bills. Didn't see the envy in the crew, he called real. I seen a man trade his ring for a small bag. Gold for a gram, whole life in a brown rag. Back of the store, old clerk say a prayer while he counting every cent, acting like he never cared. I'm at the same spot, hoodie up, thinking heavy. Palm on the grip, heart beating, hands sweaty. Playing in my head, door chimed, then my mom walked in. Looked me in the face like she seen my sins. Store confessions, late night lessons. Money on the mind, but the streets keep pressing. Every little move is a lifelong question. You in or you out, this the block zone heaven. Corner store confessions, still intention. Smell of cheap liquor, whole hood stressing. If you make it out, that's a broken chain blessing. If you stay, better pray, every step's a confession. How many ghosts in this one small block? How many names on a shirt, white chalk? How many chances I got before I drop? Clock tick loud, but the fear don't talk. She ain't say much, just grab my wrist tight. Boy, come home, I've been losing you at night. I saw my reflection in the freezer door pane. Mask on my face, stranger in my own name. Put the piece back. Heard the shelf board creak, felt 10 years older in that one slow week. Street still cold, still hungry, still stressed, but I'd rather flip work with this pen in my chest. Now I spit these tales while the record rotates. Same store, same block, just a different fate. If you hear this rhyme, standing under that light, just know every quick dollar got a long dark night. Corner store confessions, late night lessons. Money on the mind, but the streets keep pressing. Every little move is a lifelong question. You in or you out, this the block zone heaven. Corner store confessions, still intention. Smell of cheap liquor,